Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a story of a wrestler fighting for selection. This is a story of a woman fighting a system that she believes tried to shut the door on her comeback. Vinesh Phogat, one of India's most celebrated wrestlers, has finally received relief from the Supreme Court. The Apex Court has allowed her to participate in the Asian Games selection trials, rejecting the Wrestling Federation of India's attempt to stop her. Repeated attempts to stop her. And remember, this is the same Vinesh Phogat who carried India's hopes on the world stage, fought through injuries, became a global champion and stood up fearlessly during the wrestlers' protest against alleged sexual harassment in Indian wrestling. After the heartbreak of the Paris Olympics in 2024, where she was disqualified before the final by just 100 grams of excess weight, Vinesh announced retirement. But motherhood did not end her dreams. She returned with the ambition of representing India once again at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Instead of support, she says she faced barriers. The Delhi High Court observed that the Wrestling Federation of India's policy has been exclusionary and failed to accommodate an elite athlete returning after maternity leave. The court rightly asked an important question: should motherhood become a punishment for women athletes? But the Wrestling Federation of India did not learn its lessons. In fact, the lessons that should have been learned in HC, that's the High Court, it went on to appeal in the Supreme Court. Even the Supreme Court acknowledged that Vinesh is not an ordinary athlete, and yet again gave a big blow to WFI in its verdict. As Vinesh steps onto the mat again, for many, she has already won a larger fight. The fight for dignity, opportunity, equal space for women in Indian sport. The question though, when will Wrestling Federation of India learn? I'm being joined by Mahavir Rawat, who's a sports journalist, as well as Dr. Sunita Godara, who's an Asian Marathon gold medalist. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Dr. Sunita, let's just start with this. We've been speaking about this quite a bit. Let me just ask you a simple question, and this is, what's wrong with Wrestling Federation of India? It goes to High Court first and then the Supreme Court. Of course, it's their right to do that. They can do that, but they just seem to be missing the point. They are not understanding what people, what sportspersons, what courts are saying repeatedly. They are getting very, very, very strong reprimands from the courts. You'll have to unmute yourself, ma'am. I think there's some audio issue, Miss Sunita, Dr. Sunita. There's some audio issue. We'll try fix that and we'll just get back to you. Mahavir Rawat, the same question to you. Is Wrestling Federation of India missing a point?
I think we are missing a point over there. The introduction that has been given before this discussion looks good. It's emotional, but these rules are not governed. These are not made by Wrestling Federation of India. Look, Wrestling Federation of India is again associated with UWW, which has got certain rules. And you are quoting the judgment of High Court. Now, let me tell you about what happened in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, the word exclusionary, they were surprised that Delhi High Court used that word exclusionary, because in this whole gamut of motherhood, okay, we understand motherhood is it's one thing to be celebrated, and it is a great phase of a woman, whether it's a sportsman or not a sportsman. But at the same time, you have to understand that there are certain rules, and Vinesh Phogat did miss those doping violations. Do you know there is a whereabout clause in doping? As a star athlete, which she has argued that she's a star athlete, she's supposed to tell the World Anti-Doping Agency all her movements 15 days in advance. And if there are changes, she has to tell that. She has failed to do that, not once but twice. And Supreme Court today came down heavily look, motherhood is okay, but if international testing agencies have made some guidelines, you have to stick to them. Come on, doping is again a very big factor. So all in all, and also I don't, as a sports person and as a lawyer, I understand this whole that because you have made this country proud, there should be a certain thing for them. Everyone, according to the Olympic Charter, has to be treated at the same level. You cannot treat Vinesh Fogart very differently than a youngster who is trying to make her mark in the WFI's selection trials. So the judgment that Supreme Court told today is that okay, we won't interfere into this. You go and participate. But also now we are faced with a dilemma that not Supreme Court or any other court in this country or any other country can't tell a World Wrestling Agency to decide their selection criteria. So what I am saying is, suppose she goes from here, she goes and gets selected from here, and ultimately her selection is turned null and void by the international body. I mean, we don't want to get into that position. So let's understand that there are certain rules. And the court has repeatedly said this, that we don't want to get into sports selection, because sports selection is a very different and very governed by the rules, unless prima facie there is something very partial happening over there. So look, as a society, as a player, it's an emotional good judgment, but I don't know if international body steps into it, and if WFI has gone by the international rules, then there is much we can do about it.
Right. In fact, Mahavir, come in at this point, and you're making an important point. Let me just ask you this very simple question. The argument that Vinesh makes from her side is that she was in touch with the body. She had informed and made the application several months before. And they did not act till the very last moment. And that's what she has told the court as well. And the court really did base its judgment on that. While the court did say that this is objected to the word exclusionary, the court did speak about retrograde policies.
No, retrograde policy. We are all there to correct those retrograde policies, right? But if a wrestling federation has got certain policies, look, she retired after the Paris 2024 games. Then she made a comeback in 2025. Then she said, "I will come back in August," and then she said, "I will come back in June in January 2026." And then there is, there is a policy made by the international body whereby a retired athlete, if has to come back, has to go through 6 months of a period. So all these things have to be kept in focus, and these judgments are not supposed to be done emotionally. And let's also not go with this, vision that always the federation is wrong. Federation is trying to just just trying to follow that that have been put to them, and especially Wrestling Federation of India, and especially this whole Vinesh Fogart and all those wrestlers who have been against the WFI. They are particular in keeping the rules and regulations very straight with them, no partiality, no everything. And why are you not thinking about a young athlete or an athlete who has been following all the protocols of WFI, and today is just because you want Vinesh Fogart to compete, young girl is also denied her right to participate in those trials. So let's go strictly by WFI. And I won't say that Supreme Court judgment has come down heavily in favor of Vinesh Fogart. They just said that, okay, High Court, you have told her to allow, so we will also not interfere. But a detailed hearing will go into the next week, where all the parts will be discussed. And I am talking to you not as a journalist only.
No, you must. I mean, the journalist has all sides to it, and you can speak as speaking as a journalist or as an advocate.
I'm saying because I'm a lawyer also, and I have fought those
I want to
cases
talk about this line that the court has said to put things in context. The answers are not in a court order. Institutionalization must be stronger. Strong handholding must be there with the players. Otherwise, arguments will be emotional. Then the court will be vulnerable. Court needs to be strong in matters like this. She must participate. After that, we will see, we will work it out. When the court says institutionalism must be strong, there must be systems in place. You have one side of the argument that this is the legal systems that were being followed. Vinesh and others who back her say there was a system which was being followed. There was no communication from the Wrestling Federation of India. There are two sides to this.
No, no, of course there are two sides to it, and that's why the matter has gone to the court. But what I have to what I know that WFI has they have tested all the waters. They have given all the opportunities. It's not that they are just going against them because they are already in a deep soup because of this whole incident, and they have just followed the UWW,
Okay.
which is the world
No,
body.
no, no.
Okay, Mahavir, I think I had a lot of time with you. I couldn't do back and forth between the two panelists because we did not have Sunita's audio. So, Sunita, I have 5 minutes. Respond to what Mahavir has said. Just very quick updates. He said this is no exceptional judgment. The judgment is just given a go-ahead for her to be part of trials. It does not look into anything else in terms of merit and will be looked into.
First of all,
that the WFI has been
okay.
following rules.
See, WFI following rules, if he's saying this, then I must tell you that WFI from the beginning is doing wrong with the athlete. They are treating athletes like slaves. And secondly, for a world champion, twice world champion, for a Olympian, there are some rules everywhere, all over India. They have wild entry. In tennis, it happens. It happened with me in Asian Marathon. I got wild entry when Federation did not send me for 96 Asian Championship, and I was already a current Asian champion. So for Vinesh Phogat, they could have taken extra precaution or extra decisions if she has not sat on the on road, on Jantar Mantar. If she has not spoken, boldly against the Federation people, then if she was their own baby, yes man baby, then it was all okay. They do favoritism. Federations, most of the federation have this problem. And for last 40 years, being an Asian champion, won 200 international medals, I was also facing the same thing. And till today, the elite athletes are facing same problem. Federation are taking them as guinea pigs, as slaves. So tomorrow is the trial.
The other side is that the Wrestling Federation of India has just followed the rules, and they have to follow the rules for everyone. What about any young athlete who's trying to get into the game?
They made rules so that Vinesh Phogat cannot compete.
This was rules that were already existing. It was not for Vinesh Phogat. It was not made for Vinesh.
It was made in 2026. Few rules they made in 2026 when they were first of all, motherhood should not be the reason. But federations are doing whims and fancy. What they want to do, they do. They want to crush the athlete if athlete is raising a voice against them. That is there in all the federation. You raise voice, you will have to pay the price, and that's what happened to Vinesh Phogat. Otherwise, Vinesh Phogat is world champion, Olympian. She should have given chance in her own land. In India trials. Just imagine if the world champion facing such problems, what will happen to the normal athletes? Whereas she was not hiding anything. She was under motherhood. She delivered baby, want to come back. Then when she wants to come back,
but what about the whereabout clause? What about the whereabout clause?
NADA has not banned her in whereabouts. NADA has the whole authority. Federation does not have any authority. First of all, they are just going into NADA's shoes, NADA has authority to ban her. If NADA has not banned her in the whereabout circumstances, it means she has not done any mistake. This is NADA's role, NADA has given her clean chit. Like Braj Bhushan has got clean chit from the court when he was blamed for so many things. Same way, Vinesh Phogat got NADA's clean chit that there was no problem with her whereabouts and all, because she was under motherhood. That time she was delivering a baby, and then she came back, and now she wants to go for a trial. It's not Asian Championship. It is not Asian Games. It is only a trial. And if she can't get chance to do the trials also when she wants, after 1 year, coming back to the field, then it is just unjustified. And for that matter, now the Vakil is smiling, so I want to tell him there
No,
is
no, we're completely
ethics
out of
sanction.
time. We're completely
If
out of
there
time. I'm
if there
really
was
sorry I
ethics
could not have a
commission, these
face-off with both of you. There were network issues and technical issues. It would have been fantastic to have both of the sides, both of the experts argue with each other, but we've had both of you independently. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mahavir Rawat. Thank you, Dr. Sunita Godara.